Check, check, check.
Check, check, check. Oh.
Are you going to be omen every time we start
Oh.
the podcast? Okay.
I love that vibration.
Well, you've been doing a lot of yoga.
Yoga, stretch it, baby.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Look at me. Episode 3. You don't like that? I like to rhyme. Like do a little rhyme. I feel like that hooks them. That brings them in.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm back with the sensual seductress.
Oh, yeah.
The one, the only, Jackie. How you doing, Jackie? Speak to your people. They want to hear from you.
Hello, people. Welcome to the PSILO show.
What
we
is-
still have 3 listeners and 2 dogs.
Some things never change. I like what you're wearing. You're wearing the same outfit as last episode.
It's the only thing I can afford.
Didn't you wear that to a funeral once?
I did.
Yes.
It's the only shirt I own.
Well, this is kind of like a funeral.
It is.
How did you feel about the first episode that we did together?
I thought it went pretty good, you know. We got the Katy Perry, not Carrie. Justin Timberlake, not Bieber. We had
Do you remember the new girl's name?
Dua Lipa's one of them, but that's not the one we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about Dua Lipa.
Oh, I just remember the feathers and the theatrics.
Come on, you know it. Come on. Push.
Dementia. It runs in the
Push.
family.
It starts with a ch.
A ch.
It's not a church, but it's a...
Chugga, 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 chugga.
No, it's Chapel. Yes, Chapel Rowan. She says that was her grandfather's name.
Rowan. That's a cool name.
I like
but
that
I didn't
name.
remember it.
Yeah, I thought it went good. I thought we could be a little bit more like focused, a little tighter. You know, you got to pick up the slack, Jackie.
Seems like all I do is pick up the slack.
You liked it better than the other episodes, or are you just being...
Well, when you're talking by yourself, it's fun, and you were giving a whole history of yourself.
Oh, you're dodging the question. Did you like the first episode or the one that we did together better?
It's got to be better when I'm in it. It's much easier to talk to somebody else than to talk by yourself.
It is. And when we were on the show, we let our walls down. I think it was smart of us to talk about the hot topics. I think we got to keep talking about the hot topics.
I like the hot topics. I don't know what they are, but you keep researching them.
Mm-hmm.
You keep doing the cameras, the lights, the computer, the music, the sound, and I'll just show up. It makes me feel like a diva.
What?
Just showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're the star.
Usually I do all the work.
I guess it should have been called the PSILO and Jackie show in retrospect.
Well, we can always change it.
Oh, no. I have to change everything.
It's Silo and Mama.
Well, I was always scared to do the hot topics because I was like, I'm going to be a pop star. One day these people are going to be my peers. I have to watch what I say.
They're your peers, all right.
I can never collab with Katie now.
Yeah, you can. Katie will love you.
I did it.
Especially when you write her next hit.
Well, she needs it.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about these podcasts. So we'll see how it goes. We'll put it out there. If people listen, they listen. If they don't, we're having fun anyway. What else do we have to do on the 4th of July but sit here and record nonsense?
It is the 4th of July when we're recording this. It will definitely not be the 4th of July when I release it, but happy 4th of July.
Fireworks, baby.
What could be more patriotic than us just sitting here living the
Talking crap.
American dream,
The American
chasing
dream.
it down,
Chasing his dreams.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get some dirty dogs later for the 4th of July. I love a dirty dog.
A dirty dog.
Papa's dirty dog.
All right, let's move on with the topics.
I think we should just get straight into the juicy scoop.
What's the juicy scoop? You're like out of your mind.
Have you heard of the Hawk-Tuah girl?
What the hell is a Hawk-Tuah? It sounds like someone's spitting.
That's what it is.
I don't know
She's
what that
going
means.
viral. They love her.
Okay, I will tell you my thoughts.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that Hawk-Tuah and spit on that thing.
Hawk-Tuah and spit on that thing, huh?
Do you agree with her? Is that a move that'll make the men go crazy?
These men, they like the weirdest shit.
Hawk-Tuah. Let me hear yours.
I'm not sure that sound would be attractive, but
I think she has the right idea the wrong execution.
They have all these like sex places, and these people go there and they like to be shit on, and I mean, if they want to, they probably like that shit too. I mean, who is that we were listening? Jill. She was into that whole sex thing.
Excuse me?
That book.
Oh, you're talking about Julia Fox.
Fox, yeah.
Yeah.
She was doing that S&M stuff. These people like
we
weird
listened
shit.
we listened to the Julia Fox book on our car
great. It
ride.
kept you definitely entertained.
Oh, I loved it.
So
You loved it. She would not let me turn it off. She's like, "Where's my Julia? Where's my Julia?"
You go, girl.
And she was talking about the dominatrix. You guys have to go read that book, Down the Drain, Julia Fox. I was like, you think she does the Hawk-Tuah?
They want it. She does it.
I'm sure she does the Hawk-Tuah.
Just
Apparently, her father's a pastor or something and came out speaking against it.
Who is
I don't know if
speaking
that's a
against
rumor,
it? The
though.
Hawk-Tuah or the Julia?
No, her father, Hawk-Tuah.
Who's her-
Hawk-Tuah, not
Hawk-Tuah.
Julia.
Oh, he's speaking against it. You
Well,
know,
'cause she-
he loves it too. He loves that Hawk-Tuah on him too. You men love all that shit.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God.
Hawk-Tuah.
A church leader is Hawk-Tuah?
These church leaders do everything everyone else does. They aren't any different.
Well, if they're
They're human
married,
beings.
if they're married, they can Hawk-Tuah all night.
So Hawk-Tuah then.
Don't you think so?
Well, yeah. So why is he talking
Sometimes-
bad about it? You think Mama
he
Mama
said
didn't
it-
Hawk-Tuah
I
on
don't.
it?
I don't know. I probably should have researched it and confirmed, but I think he said something like it doesn't represent what the morals of their church are.
So no one in his church does any Hawk-Tuahing, huh? No one in his church goes Hawk-Tuah.
Well, I thought oral was moral.
Or, you know,
Now they can't even do a good Hawk-Tuah without pissing off Jesus. He fills our cup. I wonder what denomination they are.
they all Hawk-Tuah, I promise.
The only thing they're Hawk-Tuah in is the Holy Spirit.
You can't wrap religion into Hawk-Tuah.
I think the two go hand in hand.
Well, you're a sick pup.
He died for our sins. He died for our Hawk-Tuah.
Yep. Well, the only one that didn't Hawk-Tuah was the Virgin Mary.
You can Hawk-Tuah and still be a virgin.
Well, that's true, but
Yes,
Yeah,
with her
well,
little veil.
yeah, I get it. I get it.
You should do less of like a, like don't get the phlegm.
Yeah.
Like more of like a, you know what I'm saying?
Licky, licky, licky.
like a baby bird.
That sounds like a rabbit to me.
Just like a little less,
No.
a little less.
Yeah,
Like
that's just vulgar.
It's
kinda
sickly. I don't
gross.
think it's vulgar. I think it's sickly.
it sounds like a sick person with a goober on the back of their throat, coughing the thing up.
infection.
That's disgusting. I don't think I've ever Hawk-Tuah'd like that.
Cause like
Licky,
can you
licky,
imagine?
lick,
You're
lick.
like, she's like, and she goes out.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Like you gotta visualize it.
I mean, that's just like.
But you know, I admire the work ethic because some girls get down there and they drop the ball. They're like, "Oh."
Well, that's another popular topic for our 3 listeners and the 2 dogs.
I think if you love him, you'll spit on him.
With a big old honker, right?
So speaking of best sucker, Cupcake released her new album. I don't know if this is a hot topic, but it should be a hot topic.
We saw her in concert.
Yes.
There was floating penises.
The new album is called The Dauntless Manifesto. It has excellent songs. My favorite is Connect 4, but we also have Horror the Explorer.
Horror the Explorer.
We also have Queef.
Queef.
We have DUI. Justin Timberlake would
Justin
like that
could
song.
relate to that.
Double Homicide. Little Red Riding Good. Nun. Yawn. Dementia.
Dementia, that's me.
Yeah. Here, I want to play Connect 4 for you.
Okay, let's hear it. I haven't heard that one.
I'll just recite the lyrics. If I bring my bitch, we suckin' dick. If I bring my bitch, then yeah, we lit. 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 holes go. Yes, mouth, it can get 1 mo. I brought a friend, she a nasty hoe. Go get in her throat, that's Connect 4. So I guess that's why, because there's so
for
many
God's
holes like in the Connect 4. I like that one.
I'm going to tell you what. People relate because
Oh, I'm horror.
that's like that Hawk-Tuah thing. That's what happens.
We're
2,
only
3,
human.
4, connect them all.
We're human.
That's humanity.
We're whores by nature.
Pouring that.
Call me Horror the Explorer.
She's like talking about all the penetrating holes.
This household never got over Cupcake. And this is the first album Cupcake has released in like 6 years. But
Go girl.
I think Cupcake like paved like the way for all of Cardi B WAP. They could not have ever built what they built.
I don't know who came first, the chicken or the egg here, but Cupcake is just
She pushed the
it's very
envelope.
nasty. She pushes the envelope.
I love her. Did you look at the cover art?
No, of course you didn't show it to me.
I honestly wish the cover art was like a little. I like it, but I wish it was a little bit like.
No, I like it because it almost makes it look clean, but the real truth is she's crazy as hell.
You know, I like it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tasteful.
It's tasteful.
Yeah.
Because that music sure isn't.
Here's the cover art for her previous album. I love this album, Queen Elizabeth.
She's so crazy.
Oh, this is the album for Eden.
What's she eating there? A little cherry? A little strawberry?
No, Eden, not Eaton.
Yeah, it looks like she's
Eden.
eating. Nah.
This one I didn't like. Euphorize.
She just looks like an Eskimo there.
Yeah, that one's a little boring.
Like it needs a little more.
Keep the glasses on.
Okay.
This is my favorite one. STD. She has like this huge dildo with her.
She's so sick. That's just some sick ass shit. That's all there is. She's got a big old dildo sticking out of her. What the hell's wrong with you?
And the debut album, Cupcake. This one's I like this one.
But
It's like
it's tasteful,
artistic.
yeah.
It's really artistic.
think-
We also have an intimate experience with Cupcake. I know not everyone can say that. We got to see her. She actually came to our little town in Florida, where we live, like 30
Near,
minutes.
yeah.
Like this is where I hang out and like right where I do my open mics. And we actually saw, if Cupcake's watching this, we saw the concert for free because it was sold out. It was like a 500 people venue. I called the venue. They're like, oh no, we're sold out, but you can just come and just watch behind like the gates and not have to pay and just like come to like the bar area. It was a good show. She was really short set, 50 minutes. What'd you think of the show?
It was a short set. The opening act was a little off. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't that
Luscious
good. It was just
Lisa.
Luscious something. But the audience was loving it. The energy was good.
All
She
the
did a good
gays came
job.
out. All the gays came
Yeah.
out to support Cupcake.
They love to connect for.
Well, to be fair, it was a free show, but I was expecting her to do like be a little bit more outrageous. I thought she was very tame.
It was kind of tame. They had some blown up penis dolls, and she was just dressed. I expected, I don't know, I guess because the songs are so nasty, you're expecting a little more nastiness.
And she wasn't like her outfit was not that like provocative,
Yeah,
honestly.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
in other news, the D is fire. Gypsy Rose.
What are you talking about?
Are you familiar with Gypsy Rose?
that girl on Facebook?
Sort of. She's the one who she didn't kill her mom. She had a guy kill her mom.
Oh,
and then
that
she
crazy
then
girl.
she-
Well, her mother had her in a wheelchair, telling her she was sick and abusing
I
her.
will always be Team Gypsy.
You go, Gypsy girl.
Her mom was a bitch.
I just can't imagine. Are you nuts? Those doctors all went along with it. I'd be suing some people.
I think all
That's
the
some crazy ass shit. How can they let someone do that to their child and act like she was sick? They're telling her she's fine, and she kept taking her from doctor to doctor and kept her sequestered in a wheelchair. There's something going on there. That's just effed up.
And she's gone on record saying that she preferred being in prison than living with her mom.
Well, I think I'd rather be in prison than live with my mom under those conditions. Or maybe I'd rather be in prison than live with my mom anyway. I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure.
I see her
mean,
as like
she-
a little girl who needs like
She needs
support.
counseling.
She does need counseling. Well, you were aware that she started dating and she got married to that one guy.
Yes.
Everyone started saying that he looked like her mom.
Oh, stop.
He did.
Does he?
Yes. You didn't
Let
see
me
it?
see. I don't know. No, let me see.
This is a side by side of her mother with her now ex-husband.
It looks like two women.
Well, the one on the left, that's her husband.
It looks like two women. They look like they're sisters.
Well, that's what
They
everyone was
look
saying.
Alike. That is so crazy.
And I think
oh my gosh, she
see,
definitely needs
here's-
counseling.
and the positioning too.
Did they do it on purpose?
She did
It
it on
really
purpose.
looks like her mom. It looks just almost like her.
And that's
like,
not a good thing.
Like I wouldn't know the difference if he wouldn't have pointed it out.
He's-
I thought they were sisters. It didn't even look like a guy.
Well, they met and got married while
Okay,
she was
that's
like
weird.
when
I'm
she
sorry.
immediately got out of jail. They got married.
I mean, you couldn't even do that if you wanted to.
And then now he's like upset and he's like trying to expose her because she is divorcing him now. She has
God, if
another
I had to look at
boyfriend.
him like my mother
Well, she
every
got a
day.
nose job. She really pulled her shit together. I'm obsessed with Gypsy Rose. Well, here's her new boyfriend. I think it's a major improvement. Now that's what I'm talking about, Gypsy. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
He looks a lot older, is he? Or is it just the angle? I don't know.
It's better than that other guy. Come on.
She doesn't need to be getting married to anybody. What she needs is counseling.
What she needs to do is drop the.
He's tall.
Yeah, he is tall.
Something ain't right.
She's old too. She's like 32 now, I think.
She looks younger.
She acts younger. Her first husband is pissed now because he's like, I don't know, he's like saying that she cheated on him, I guess, with this new guy, and
I
that
don't blame her.
he's mad that she's leaving him. He's saying he's gonna write a book about his experience surviving Gypsy.
I think it'd be a great book. I can't wait to read it. No, surviving
I don't
Gypsy.
feel bad for him.
Well, I know, but you know,
I don't feel bad for him.
he probably could give you a lot of insight. There might be some
Well,
scary
he's-
things that he knows, and she may have to eliminate him too.
Round 2, baby.
I mean, he could expose her.
Well, I think she needs
Because,
to.
you know, when you're together, you say things and you don't expect people to turn on you,
If
but
it-
they always do.
If it happened once, it'll happen
You
twice.
can't trust anybody. I don't even
That's
trust
a good
you.
point. No, he's saying that her voice, because have you heard her voice?
Not particularly that I.
She
would-
talks like this. She talks
Okay.
like a little girl. Well, he says it's all like a front. But I don't feel bad for him because.
She can talk however she wants.
Yeah.
The fuck? Does it matter how she talks?
Like, I don't feel bad for him because, like, you went out of your way to, like, contact this girl who's had this horrible past in prison.
In prison.
And then you convince her to marry you. I feel like she's kind of in a vulnerable. She's
That
never.
was abuse too.
She probably felt like she had to marry him, but little did she know that she'd become a TikTok star. Yeah, I'll let you process that.
She gets out, marries this guy that looks like a woman, looks like her mother. You need counseling.
I do think
And
she needs to
now
slow
she's
down.
with this new guy, and he's loving it too. Probably, he probably just wants to be famous. He's probably using her.
I do feel like these guys are kind of creepy, like preying on her.
She doesn't know how to function.
Well, she is given us some prison hacks.
Oh, what are they?
Just showing you how to do how she did her makeup in prison, how she made her like drinks. This is called Gypsy Rose's prison juice. A long story short, she crushed up Jolly Ranchers, put in a strawberry Fanta,
She's trying to make
and added some coffee.
supposedly
Yeah, like a little energy
like
drink.
it's got a little caffeine.
And she learned a lot in prison.
yeah, she's very educated.
I'm glad she could share that with us.
Watch out, ex-husband.
I don't know. We'll keep an eye on her.
Hmm.
Speaking of mothers getting murdered, metaphorically, let's
Why, are
talk
you gonna
about
murder me.
No. Jennifer Lopez's career.
What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with Jennifer Lopez.
You don't understand that TikTok is mad at her. I'm going to show you the video of her performing in an empty arena. Keep your glasses on. Talk into the microphone.
They give me a headache. I thought you said it was an empty arena.
Do you see? You don't see all those empty seats?
Oh.
Yeah, you see it now.
Oh.
She has a long history of people claiming that they've had really bad experiences with her. Apparently, she's a big diva. But she likes to portray herself as this, like, relatable girl. She still keeps calling herself that she's still, like, Jenny from the block. Jenny from the block. You know, that's her song.
You crazy little girl. Be wild and no limits, all dreams. I like take my hair out like this.
Looks like she's in prison.
When I was 16 and
I forget. This is heavy. I'm tired.
Lift
My
up the
mic's-
mic.
Okay. She looks like she's in jail. Like in the gym at jail.
She kind of is in pop star jail. People are mad at her. Do you think she's still Jenny from the block?
They're always on stage. The world is a stage. And they're all just acting anyway. We
You
all
love
are.
J-Lo. Can you
I
name
just-
one of her songs?
No.
I will say I'm listening to J-Lo more now than ever.
That's because you like the bad girl.
I
thing.
like
You
a
love
bad girl.
little
I think
drama.
she needs to.
Everybody does.
She needs
so
to
let
play
Justin
into it.
drink. I can't even understand what she's saying. What's she saying? What are you wearing tonight?
Scaparelli. And she just like was kind of like rude to her.
That's not rude. She told her. She answered the question. The hell? What do you want me to say? Oh, hi. I'm wearing Scaparelli. Is there anything else you want to know?
Well,
Stop. She's
people
not
think she
being
has an
rude.
attitude. They think she has an
Well, if
attitude.
you had all those people gawking and yelling and screaming and doing all shit at you, you'd have an attitude too. It's like me with our fan base. We have the 3 people with attitude.
I kind of wanted to go see her on tour. I'm mad she canceled.
Oh, well, when she comes back, we'll go.
Well, I thought if the tickets were going to be cheap, I was like, well, maybe this is a good She gives a good show. Say what you want.
I love her.
Move your body, rock your body, dance for your poppy. And just so you guys know, because I'm going to have to edit it, when I edit that weird voice effect, it's because I'm singing something copyrighted. Because I sound so much like J-Lo, I'm worried they'll copyright me. Honestly, if anything, I would be ruder and meaner. Like, own it now.
That's not good advice.
I think she needs to say Jenny's dead. That should be the new album. Jenny's dead.
Who's Jenny?
Jenny's Jennifer.
Oh, well, you're talking.
Her big song was Jenny from the Block.
Okay, now it's Jenny's dead.
Jenny's dead.
Oh, that's gonna go good.
I think that's a good album name. Jenny's dead. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to talk into the
I
mic.
hate holding this mic up. My arm is getting tired.
Okay.
We've been doing this for days, for hours, for months, for 3
have not.
viewers, listeners,
We are
and 2
doing
dogs.
It. Do it for the viewers.
Oh, we're having so much fun.
Yes. All right, you guys, and we're going to move on to our final segment of Ask PSILO.
Hi, this guy I'm dating really likes to go overboard with the manscaping. I don't like it too smooth. What should I do?
What in the hell is manscaping?
That's like when they cut, like when the guys cut their pubes.
Well,
Like they trim
shave it back
them.
and trim them.
You like it all shaved, like a clean shaven?
Didn't think about it a lot. I like it any way I can get it.
Oh my God, you can't say that. Do you like a big bush?
No, too bushy. It's kind of nasty.
Like when you
don't want it to be
unzip-
sweaty and smelly. And
Yeah, and you unzip it and it's like
it's
a Jack in the Box, you know.
Where
like,
is it?
yoo-hoo.
It's hidden in there.
Like a weed whacker.
So she doesn't like it, man.
A lot of girls don't like it. Well,
why?
totally shaven, that means like skin.
Oh, that would rub. You'd get little
Razor burn.
road rash
yeah.
there. A little yeah, I don't know about that.
But I'll tell you what. Do you know why guys do that?
No, I have
When
no
they
idea.
shave, it makes your bigger. It makes it look bigger.
It makes it look. It's deceptive.
It's an illusion. Well, it's like if you have a big old snake just slithering around in the grass, you're like, oh my God, that's a big old snake. But if that snake is hidden in the bush, you're like, oh, that little snake hidden in the bush. You know what I'm saying?
At the end, would it really matter as long as it did its function?
I think it needs to just be lightly groomed.
Yeah.
So we're taking like a little walk in the garden. We don't want to be like,
Little groomed.
we don't want to be fighting in the swamp, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to get all tangled up in there.
You don't know what's hiding
Especially
in
if
there.
you're doing it.
Yes, especially if you're doing it, that'll get real messy.
Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just tell them just to trim it. A trim.
Tell them to just, leave a little bit.
All right, and I think that's the end of this
All right,
podcast.
that's a wrap.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hawk-Tuah all night long.
That's it.